I got a date August 25th right there at the Fight Club OC in Costa Mesa, California. It's gonna be another great event, man. I got a lot of, everybody knows me because I got a lot of always special entrances that I come in with. I always come out with something different. I like to entertain the people from the beginning to the end of the fight with the knockout, obviously. So it's gonna be fun, man. I hope everybody stays tuned and comes through.
You got some good ideas floating in your mind about the intro that's come out?
Yeah, we got something real cooking. I don't want to spill everything, man. But just know whoever shows up, man, it's gonna be a show.
Tito, earlier we kind of alluded to it, your history with Keyshawn Davis in regards to the Olympic trials and the way things went. A little bit of weird stuff going on there, man. Could you just elaborate on it? And just what happened from start to finish? What do you think took place?
What happened was, I was supposed to fight Keyshawn in Olympic trials. For whatever reason, I had a medical issue that I cannot fight. They told me that we would get a box off back in Colorado Springs before the qualification process. So I was like, that's cool. We get there, and I noticed Keyshawn's not training. He's not doing none of this stuff. And as far as that, Keyshawn's trainer is one of the selected coaches who's gonna be selecting the fighters, Kay Karoma. And I thought that was a little biased, and sparring, I feel like he was giving me a lot of wrong directions too against these Olympians. So I could get my ass whooped, and I'm gonna just say it how it is. I felt like a lot of these coaches were trying to favor him and trying to make me, do harm to me, I guess, in a way, by giving me false instructions and stuff like that. But then, we spoke to them. We were trying to figure out when we were gonna do the box off. We want to get the box off in because, that's what really, once you get in that ring, that's what really says the best. Like, all this point stuff really don't matter. And they was telling us, they brought us into the room saying that no matter what we did, we could beat Keyshawn, beat him in the selection process, all that, and they still were not gonna give me the spot. They said they invested too much money in him. So, kind of from that point, we just...
Who was that told you that they invested too much money in you?
The director named Matt Johnson, Billy Walsh, and I believe there was, I don't want to say, I don't know who else was in there. There was another guy in there, but for sure them two. And they told us that. They were in Billy Walsh's office when they told me that. And, we obviously, we wanted to get that gold medal for USA since we haven't gotten so long. So I was kind of discouraging, man. But they told us, we could be the alternate, come over, get sparring. But we ain't nobody's sparring partner, nobody's alternate. So we decided to go to Nicaragua to go qualify over there. We told them straight up, because we had to send them a letter and stuff to allow us to go over there to Nicaragua. We told them straight up, I told Matt Johnson myself that I'll see you guys over in Nicaragua and Argentina. That's where the qualification process is going to be at. I'll see you guys over there and we're going to see what's up. We're really going to see who's the best. And, from that point, man, everybody just, started saying rumors that, oh, Tito just left. I've been hearing stuff like that. They don't know the exact process, man. They don't know exactly really what went down. There's a lot of politics gone to it, man. But it's all good. All that's already finished. I'll see Keyshawn in the pros and we can see what's going to happen.
We've seen Keyshawn have success. We just saw him fight on the undercard of Oscar Valdez. Actually, I think it was like the co-main event of Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. How does a Mercado versus Keyshawn Davis fight go?
Ends in a knockout. I'll tell you that much right now. Even from the amateurs, Keyshawn has never had a chin. And I think that's going to play a big role as far as, I think he's a skilled fighter. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I know a lot of fighters going to be like, oh, he's just trying to knock him. I think he's a skilled fighter, but don't mean I'm not going to whoop his ass. And I feel like, within the 7th, 8th round, hopefully it's a championship bout, I think I'll knock him out because I think he has a suspect chin. And I'm going to test that out come that day.
If you had any messages for Keyshawn Davis, what would you say to him if you had him in front of you?
Like Mike Tyson told Lennox Lewis, I'm coming for you. fun, man. I've been liking the experience a lot. You know, I feel like I've been getting a lot more fans since I turned into professional ranks. You know, I had a lot of people in amateurs, but I'm starting to see a lot more love in the professional ranks, and a lot more people support me. So it's definitely fun, man. And I mean, you can't beat knocking people out with 8-ounce gloves.
Definitely. And your amateur experience. A lot of people know you from the amateur circuit, man. Tell us some of your amateur accolades.
I've had over 300 amateur fights, 290 and 11. Olympic alternate. I was the Olympic representative for Nicaragua. Fortunately, because of COVID, I wasn't able to represent the Olympics, but had 22-time national championships, 2-time gold medalist international, and that's really it, man. Just a little something.
And you got history with some guys that kind of have made some headway in boxing themselves. We were talking off camera. I was talking to your dad. The name Keyshawn Davis came up a couple of times, man. You guys know each other from the amateurs. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we know each other from the really the Olympic trials, Olympic circuit. We was both competing for that spot. We were the 2 finalists, and unfortunately, you know, due to I'm gonna just say it how it is, a lot of politics, we weren't able to get that fight happen. But he's doing his thing right now, and I hope to see him down the line.
As far as pro guys go at 135, you're campaigning at 35 right now. Who's your favorite guy at 135?
As far as just, you know, skill-wise, or
just as far as favorite fighters, skill-wise, who you watching at 35 right now?
I think, to be honest, the most skilled fighter right now, and I think a lot of people knock him, is Lomachenko. I think the only thing that kind of diminishes him a little bit is his size. But I think other than that, I think he's probably by far the most, he has the most arsenal, more skill set, and I think he's still a force to be reckoned with in that 135.
They're talking about Lomachenko coming back in October. No opponent yet. Who would you like to see Lomachenko fight against?
That's a hard one, man. I think somebody like maybe that's a hard one, man. There's a lot of good fighters right now, a lot of good fighters in the circuit right now. But somebody that's I think a good fight that could make him maybe like a Ryu, somebody like a good contender that's already coming up. A Ryu. Who else we got right now coming up? That's a good prospect. I think a fight like Ryo would be a good one right now.
Ryo Valenzuela.
Yeah.
Another guy that is a 135-pounder that looks to be surging in his career, man. So many talented guys at 135. Just got Devin Haney with the undisputed belt at 135. What do you think about him and Kambosos?
I think the second fight is going to be, I think it'll be more of a shutout. I think Devin Haney's going to just, I mean, he already knows what he's going to do. I think he's going to outpoint him a little bit better. He's going to shoot his jab a lot more. That's what's really the thing that was controlling the whole fight. So I think he should be able to walk through him pretty easily, and hopefully we get some better fights with him with bigger names down the line.
No doubt. Back to you. Before we talked on camera, we talked about a pro hit list. You talked about a couple guys that down the line you like to tangle with. Who are those guys in your mind?
You know, it varies from Shakur Stevenson to Keyshawn Davis. Really, I want their whole stable, to be honest with you. You know, they got Delonte Johnson. They got a lot of guys that are around my weight class. And I'm gonna even throw this extra one out because I heard an interview the other day said that he knew me, but he didn't want to say what happened. Bruce Shushu Carrington, even though he's a lot lighter than me, he was talking about, oh, I know the guy. He was acting like he didn't know me. We actually sparred together one time, and I'm not gonna, you know, I'll just tell it like this, and I put hands on him, but he was acting like he don't know me. So I mean, the what's it called? The hit list goes out to him too.
Ready for all the smoke, doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, it don't matter.
When you get in the ring, you got power in both hands, you got foot speed. What kind of goals are you looking for to close 22 out and beyond?
You know, I want to at least hit 10-0 and maybe have some type of belt so I could already start getting my name up there with the top contenders and the top champions to eventually fight maybe later down the year for a title. That's definitely what I want to do.
Before we got on camera, we talked a little bit about Canelo Alvarez. You had a pretty unique take on Canelo Alvarez versus B-Ball. What did you think about that fight and Canelo overall?
I mean, like I was saying, man, I think that he stepped up to the plate, took a fight which a lot of fighters wouldn't take. He went up a lot of weight classes, man, to go up against that guy. And I think he did a lot better than what a lot of people, you know, say that he did. I don't think he got dominated. I think he held his own in the fight. I think maybe he had the wrong game plan, but he still held his own in there, you know. And I think that maybe next fight, if he maybe change his strategy, I think he could probably pull it off.
As far as you go, when we start talking about going forward, getting back in the ring, do you have a particular? You're without promotion right now, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm a free agent right now.
Are you close to any deals with anything, or are you just looking to still kind of get your name out there and get signed when it comes up?
I mean, I get a lot of offers from a lot of, you know, Top Rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom. They all hit me up, but right now I'm liking the way that we're kind of moving. I'm able to fight all around all SoCal, get a lot of build my fan base right there. I'm able to fight whenever I want to. So honestly, I'm having fun, kind of in the, I guess you can say, in the club scene, because I'm building genuine fans, and I'm getting a lot of support. So I definitely love that. And like I said, I'm probably one of the most active prospects right now. This is about to be my 7th fight within a year. So I think I'm on the right track.
What do you have to say to all your fans out there that support and like you? How can they follow you? How can they get on your vibe?
You can follow me at Real Tito Mercado on all my social media platforms. And hey, we're gonna go up from here, man. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'm 10-0, have a belt, and I'm gonna put one on the map.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.